Okay, boom. I went live and recorded this, but for some reason the live stopped. So I don't know if YouTube is going to chop up the live. So we're going to do this again. Because this needs to get out. The fact that they stopped the live without me stopping it, my phone didn't die. I did not disconnect from Wi-Fi. The live just stopped. So things are about to be balanced out. Just know that. Okay? There could be a father figure here. With this Emperor energy, there could be a father figure, authority figure, someone that sits in a high seat. And it's technically someone older, or that's supposed to have a lot of wisdom, or it could be a man with white hair. Okay? There's a state of emergency. 3 states are significant. You will see them because they came out. 3 states are significant. The state of Maine is significant. This is in the past position. So there's something about the state of Maine in dealings with this authority figure, this father figure, this authoritative figure. Get from over there. You've been told multiple times, go sit down. And Aries can be significant. But Aries season could be significant also. Whatever happened in regards to the state of Maine in this Emperor energy, something about the Aries season is very significant. Twin flame energy came out next. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. There's some type of action or authority that was being done in the past over twin flames. Now I'm getting a different story. This could be over twin flames or your twin flame. Take it how it resonates, collective. Your twin flame's father figure could have been involved with blocking.
Go sit down. Go sit down. No, go sit down.
I'm trying to make this as quick as possible because I
your live. I'm gonna keep coming in here bothering you while you on live. I don't know if you ain't noticed that yet.
I'm trying to make this as quick as possible.
I'm more upset that they ended that. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to see that. It's like YouTube already know what's gonna go viral. Babe, you finna be tagged in a bunch of shit. Then it was the look into the camera. The look in the camera was the kickoff. All you saw was that this guy had some fire ass shoes. Look, that was my interpretation. That was my interpretation. My interpretation was gas. Babe, it was the fact that it all started with, babe, who is this white man in front of your house? Babe, who starts you and babe, and then all you heard was, babe, I'm on live. Oh! But there was this white man in front of the house. I ain't trying to be racist or nothing, but it's a white man from the mountains of Caucasus in front of the house. Babe, that shit gonna go viral.
It's saying that only six minutes of it is being rendered right now, but we'll see.
When did I come in? 6 minutes into it?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what 6 minutes is being rendered.
I better be able to see me do that shit. Babe, that shit gonna be hilarious. Babe, that shit gonna be hilarious. Then next thing you know, you wake up and it's 1,000 viewers on that shit. The next day you wake up, it's 500,000 viewers on that bitch. I told you I need to start going live.
You do.
I do. My random ass be funny. I don't care what nobody say. I am naturally funny. Niggas be trying too hard. Like when they be in here. That shit don't even be funny. That shit don't be funny. That's you still recording?
I'm not pausing it either. Transparency, you guys.
They don't be funny. They don't be funny. I be like, yo, what is wrong with people?
South Carolina is another state that's very significant. This is you currently see the transparency that's happening right now. Mistletoe.
Transparent woman?
Somebody want to kiss your ass.
I don't kiss ass. I suck toes.
They have to. They have to. They have to give you something. They have to return something. Now, because this is
that booty he took.
because this is a cup. Because of this. Because I'm getting more messages than I did before. But because this is a cup, this is dealing with emotions, feelings, things like that. But also, these cups have earth. They have plant life.
This, I'll be able to get that one back because usually they gotta return. Yeah.
Record. Good God. The plant life is a pentacle. That's what it's talking about. So now it's emotionally and financially a return. Something has to be given to you. It has to be balanced out. It's a 6 of cups. 6 is a balanced number. 6 is also the formula for melanin. This could be reparations, y'all. Now that I think about it. There has to be transparency in regards to South Carolina, whatever it is, because boundaries were impeded upon. They overstepped boundaries. Now, as I was saying before, when that live got cut off, the game stalking, the gaslighting, the hidden cameras, the hidden recorders, the using whatever they record you doing on dark entities of web. All of those things were with them crossing your boundaries. But having sensible boundaries is important. And it's also very important and when it comes to alchemy. We're going to get more into the alchemy because at the bottom of this deck here, at the bottom of this deck here was the 4 of Pentacles, proton. A proton, and I will look it up again because I did it in the live. I will look it up again just to make sure I am giving the correct definition, because I do not want to give information that is wrong, especially when it comes to this. A proton is a stable, positively charged subatomic particle found in the nucleus of every atom. So a pentacle is a positive that can be added into your life. With the 4 of Pentacles, you see a pentacle being held by a man, and he is hoarding that pentacle, holding it like it's his baby. Someone crossed boundaries to hold on to something that will positively affect your life. And they have to be transparent about it because currently it's being exposed. This is the current position. This is currently what's happening. I am currently exposing it. So if you've never heard about any of this happening before and you see it here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. Energy reciprocity is much appreciated. If you like to donate, that information will be in my description box. You do not have to, but a like and a share and a comment will do. You know, we all going through it right now, right? Which is why I'm literally feeling, excuse me, this could be confirmation in regards to reparations. Something very significant about South Carolina. Now, the last column, prison planet. Earth is a school for the soul. We are here to learn what we need to learn in order to get to our next ascension. The next planet that we have our lives in. So the soul can grow. If you don't learn, you get stuck here. That would be a prison.
I'm back.
Also, Mars, there's conspiracy theories that Mars is supposed to be a prison planet. Prison Planet also is talking about someone having to come apologize. They're trying to kiss ass now because they don't want to go to prison. Because in the current state, it's being exposed. But in the future state, someone may actually have to go to prison. And the state of Nebraska could be significant. Now, if you know of a authority figure, a father figure, it's like an official person, right? Someone that can claim authority over somebody. Conservatorship, okay? What they did in these 3 states is very significant, and it's also what's going to lead them to prison. Take it how it resonates, because there's father figures that did not do some fuck shit, okay? But the ones that did, authority figures or father figures or someone that claimed to have authority over somebody, right? Guardianship, things like that. Maine, South Carolina, and Nebraska. Those 3 states are state of emergency for them. Whatever was done in these 3 states is going to land them in prison. And it's all coming to light. I said the King of Pentacles. This is someone, that has financial know-how. They know how to grow their money. They knew how to make the money and to grow the money. And be stable with the money. If the live that I recorded this on plays, my partner was talking about the shoes. They got some nice shoes. But you see the Emperor is showing fully his shoes. The Knight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, yeah, you see I got that drip. I got my gold here and here. Just like the Emperor, they got their gold here and here, right? But the King of Pentacles is showing one shoe. He's like, you don't need to see the other shoe. You see what one shoe look like. You don't need to see all that I got. So this King of Pentacles is actually a little bit more wiser with their money. You know, I got that drip on. You know I got it. Versus, you know what I'm saying? Also, this King of Pentacles gets recognition for how they got their money. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. So the King of Pentacles recognized the signs and the miracles that God and universe was given to them in order to make the money, make the investments, to grow the money the way that they grew the money. There could be someone that did it the right way, that's going to put someone, so someone could have even been confirmation. Someone could have even been fraudulently, like someone could have been set up to make it seem like they did this, but really it was the Emperor. Really it was the father figure. This could be one father figure to another father figure, but the one that did the tomfoolery saw themselves in a high regard, higher than someone else. But really the King of Pentacles is the one that's in higher regard. He ain't gotta he got that drip on, he ain't gotta show it off. His financials is a little bit more stable. He's holding the pentacle. And in the 4 of Pentacles, that's that proton. That's that positive charge. Osmosis played a part too. So let me show you the definition of osmosis. I wanted to make sure I do this again because I did this in the live. And after I talked about osmosis in the live got cut off. So I don't know what YouTube got going on. And I'm not sure why the live got cut off when I just explained the process of osmosis. Balances water levels in plants and animals. So it's balance once again. I want to make sure I read what I read the first time. Hold on, y'all. Boom. Boom. In biology, osmosis is the net movement of water molecules through the membrane, especially from a higher area of water potential to a lower area of water potential. Pretty much balancing of the scales, balance. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, someone could have even been like trying to shift finances, trying to move finances around, trying to balance everything out. But ultimately, Joshua is reign. Most High God Jesus is the one that's going to balance it out. Jesus is about to make it rain. Jesus is about to make it rain. Oh, yeah. The membrane allows some substances to pass through while blocking others, like dissolved substances or solids. The process tends to move water from high areas of concentration to low areas of concentration, equalizing the solution. Concentration on other sides. So pretty much equalizing it on both sides. Something has to be balanced out. And I also talked about the Four of Pentacles and how I see this as stability. I see it as a home. I see it as a foundation. So the foundation has to be equalized. The equalizer. So Jesus is the equalizer. Jesus did turn water into wine, osmosis, alchemy. That's what I talked about when that live ended, how it's an alchemic process. So as you see it rain more in your area, these three states could be significant also in regards to rain. Maine, South Carolina, and Nebraska. I just want to make sure I touch on everything I need to touch on because they cut that live off. I want to make sure that whatever messages that did not come out or won't come out because of the tomfoolery, they come out. Oh, we'll see. Let's see. Page 1. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions, we are the champions, no time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. Winners. Winners. That's what it says. Winners. It could be some type of court case. The six of swords is sideways. So someone physically, mentally has to move on from a situation. Bye, let it go. Moving on. They have to move on from the situation. Whatever it is, the transparency in regards to South Carolina could be a court case. Or in the past, someone tried to mentally move on from what happened in that state of emergency in Maine. Whatever happened in Maine, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Oh, look, another pentacle. We got the Page of Pentacles, and it says perfect timing. Perfect timing for somebody to go to prison. and something in regards to Nebraska. And perfect timing for somebody to get the recognition because they recognize the signs and the miracles that the universe was giving to them to be this drip king. I would call it the drip king. Ultimate revelation. The wheel of fortune. Ultimately, this is what's being shown. The truth of the matter. Lazarus with the 6 of wands. 3 sixes have been shown. 6 of cups. 666. Reparations, bro. Reparations. 666 is the atomic number for melanin. This was done to an indigenous person. Lazarus story. And I said this recently in some of my readings. Please go and watch my readings. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. Please run up the likes. Jesus and Lazarus were homies. But even Lazarus was like, Jesus, why you not coming through for me? I'm sick. And Jesus was like, you're going to have to wait, homie. You're going to have to wait a minute. Lazarus died waiting. He died waiting. But when Jesus came through, he came through and said, not only am I going to heal you from this, right? You won't come back alive. I'm going to give you life again. I gave you life again and the sickness gone. I got you, bro. Joshua's ring. and the rain is gonna clear this mucky, dirty diarrhea energy. It's the poo poo, the bullshit. It's gonna be cleared up. It's gonna be cleared up. Someone literally might go down in the museum. Like someone's story might even end up being in a museum. Something about a museum. Might like museums. Nosebleeds could be significant. Someone could have been dealing with diarrhea and nosebleeds. Someone could be a weed smoker. Maybe someone smokes too much weed and they're having diarrhea and nosebleeds. Take it how it resonates. But also, all money involved against your will has to be, returned and locked. Meaning it's locked into you only. It's got to be returned and returned only to you. In your possession. And it's billions on billions. Billions on billions. It's not no small amount. Whoever this emperor is, that was I'm in high authority, they did this shit not for no small amount. It was a big amount. So they might not, like I'm saying, they might not end up in a regular prison. They're going to be in a prison planet. You can't leave the planet. Type stuff. But we're gonna leave that there. That was pretty much the summing up of what it was, that live was. So if that live does not come on, but even if the live comes on, I'm gonna put this up too. So whatever YouTube decide to do, I got a counteraction. But once again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if this did help, if this did clarify anything, any way, shape, or form. Know that Big Bro Jesus, Yahshua, Yahweh, is about to make it rain. And when it rains, it's going to be glorious. A golden, not a golden shower, not R. Kelly. R. Kelly could be significant. I don't know. Alright, y'all. Love you guys. Peace.